The House just passed a $1.6 trillion defense bill. 1.15 trillion of that goes straight to the Pentagon. And I need you to sit with that number just for a quick second, because buried inside this is something that should bother you a lot more than the price tag. Section 219 of the NDAA. It further integrates the US and Israeli militaries, a provision Benjamin Netanyahu himself has called his plan, which is not America's plan, obviously, it's his. And this is the part that actually gets me. We are funding a war in Iran that Congress never authorized. And this is not hypothetical, because both chambers already passed a War Powers Resolution Act ordering the president to end the war. He has since ignored it, and instead of holding the line, Congress just tucked $60 billion into this same bill to keep that war running and restock the munitions we've burned through. So let's be honest and transparent about what just happened. The legislative branch told the executive branch to stop a war, got ignored, and then wrote the check anyway. That's not what I would call oversight. And the thing is that it barely passed, with 216 votes to 212. 6 Democrats crossing over to vote yes, and 7 Republicans crossing over to vote no. Nobody in this bill's path can hide behind their party label. This isn't red versus blue. It's a bill that made almost nobody comfortable, and they passed it anyway. Now, I'm going to give credit where it's due, because no, this bill isn't entirely just Iran and Israel. There are real things in here. Pay raises for troops, better housing and childcare for military families, and funding for the Golden Dome missile shield, which I guess is fine. My biggest problem is what they've actually snuck into it. Adam Smith, the top Democrat on this committee, didn't even vote no over Israel. He voted no over the price tag and the total lack of transparency on Iran. So you're telling me that Democrats' own leadership isn't fighting the fight people online think they're fighting. But before anybody tries to outrage you in any direction, this is not law. It's the House bill. The Senate has its own version, and the Senate Democrats have it stuck in the mud right now. Thune won't even say when or if it moves, and Senate Republicans can't agree among themselves on the $60 billion either. So before you post the outrage clip, know that this still has to survive a merger between 2 chambers that don't currently agree on it. What we're reacting to today might not be what ends up getting signed.